How's it going, everybody? This is Ruby, and this is episode 48 of my Feed the Beast Machine tutorial series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the diesel generator from GregTech. Now, what the diesel generator does is it takes some different liquids and the canned or bucket version of it, and it turns it into energy for you. So the basic user interface is you got the name of the machine there, and then you got your liquid amount right here. Now this goes up to 10 buckets, which is 10,000 units, and down here in this corner, this is where it would display whatever fuel that it has inside of it at the moment. We don't have any in there, so it's just blank. The top one is where you would put in your cells or buckets of the different liquids that you can put in here. And then once you put it in there, it'll empty it into the machine's internal storage, and then it'll spit the empty bucket or empty cell back down here. If we go ahead and take a look at the building recipe for this, it is 5 refined iron, 2 electronic circuits, and a generator. So kind of the basic powering and kind of working with the diesel generator is, for example, here I have a fuel bucket. I'm going to put it into the in slot. You can see that it then goes into the internal storage and then starts working away at it. You can now see that the square down here is filled up with whatever I put in there. Like you can see fuel, and that it produces 384,000 EU at 12 EU per tick. And now we can just grab the empty bucket back and go grab some more or whatever you want it to do. And you can see that it's powering this MFSU up pretty well. So if we go ahead and take a look at all the different liquids the diesel generator can take, these all produce at 12 EU per tick, so keep that in mind. The first one's the biofuel cell, which produces 6,000 EU. The next one is the coal fuel cell, which produces 16,000 EU. The next one is 48,000 EU, which is the nitro coal fuel cell. The next one is the biofuel bucket, which produces 32,000 EU. And the next one is the biodiesel cell, which is the same at 32,000 EU. The next one is the fuel bucket, which produces 384,000 EU. And the last one is the nitro diesel cell, which produces 400,000 EU. So if we go ahead and take a look at the automation, now this is for automating it with buckets or cells. So for example, the top is going to be your input. So I'm going to throw this fuel bucket up there. You can now see that it's going to go ahead and suck it on down into the diesel generator. It's going to go ahead and empty out the fuel bucket into this internal storage once it has enough room. Then the empty bucket's going to come down into the out, and it would get sucked out the side. The automation for the liquids is a lot easier. Just for example, I have Liquiducts here, and I have this one wrenched so that we have the down arrow down, and we have a redstone signal applied to it. Now you can also use the waterproof pipes. I just prefer Liquiducts just because of how easy they are. And you can see that this one is fully filled up with 10 buckets, and we got the fuel down there, and we can see that it's powering this MFSU. That's going to be it for this tutorial. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments below, or send me a private message on YouTube. I read all my comments and all my messages, so I will get to your question. If this video helped you out, or if you enjoyed it, a rating would be much appreciated, and subscribe, as I always have new Feed the Beast videos coming out almost every other day, if not every day. Thank you.